Assalamu alaikum. This is Mariam Shakil, roll number 91 from Lab Group B. And my main topic is elevated plus maze, whereas my subtopic is thigmotaxis, that is a response exhibited in elevated plus maze. First of all, we will see what is elevated plus maze. Elevated plus maze is a test used to assess anxiety related behavior in rodent models of CNS disorders. This apparatus consists of a plus shaped maze elevated above the floor with two oppositely positioned closed arms and two oppositely positioned open arms and a center area. And as the subjects explore the maze, we observe and record their behavior by means of a video camera mounted above the maze. The preference for being in open arms and closed arms is expressed either as percentage of entries or percentage of time spent in the open arms. It is calculated to measure anxiety like behavior. This test can also be used to study different genetic strains and different exolytic drugs. And this is how our elevated plus maze looks with its closed arm and its open arm. Now, what is thigmotaxis? It basically refers to a specific behavior of animals, which is to stay close to the walls when they are introduced to a new open space. And this behavior can be quantified by determining the proportion of time the animal spends close to the wall versus in the center of the arena. And thigmotaxis is one of the behavioral response that is most commonly measured with the help of an elevated plus maze, and hence enhanced thigmotaxis related to anxiety may suggest the relevance of such behavior for anxiety disorders, especially a behavior called agoraphobia. And what is agoraphobia? It is defined as a fear of being in situations where escape might be difficult or where one might think that help would not be available if go wrong. And this is the most common emotion experienced by rodents when they are exposed to such experimental conditions. And this evaluation of fear and anxiety levels offer us a valuable insight on the impact of the experimental conditions that we have been using to study these behaviors. There are two well established behavioral procedures that are used for the quantification of anxiety in rodents. That is elevated plus maze and another test called open field test, which is checked through the thigmotaxic response. And although most of the animals, when they are exposed to an open space, do exhibit thigmotaxis, they also explore the center area later, which is considered as an adaptive behavior, as the wall allows hiding and facilitate orientation, whereas the center area is an open space and can be dangerous because of the potential exposure to predators. A research conducted by the University Medical Center Hamburg-Appendorf in Germany in 2017 incorporated elevated plasma studies on human and used the pre-existing data that we already had from rodents depicting thigmotaxis. And the name of this research article published is The Elevated Plasmas in Mixed Reality for Studying Human Anxiety Related Behavior. As elevated plasmas is considered the gold standard to assess approach avoidance behavior in rodents. The methods that were used in this particular research study was that the EPM can be used through mixed reality through a combination of virtual and real world elements. In this two validation studies, the participants are observed for anxiety on behavioral, physiological, and subjective level. And the data available that is already available from the comprehensive study, which has been already conducted on rodents, is used to compare and evaluate parameters in humans. The background for this study is that EPM has been used for more than 30 years in laboratory rodents and other mammals to study anxiety related behaviors like thigmotex. But our main concern, that is humans, and a human locus test in humans was lacking. And we perform all these tests in other mammals and rodents to produce and develop drugs for humans and to check drugs basically for humans. And with recently emerging technical and methodological advances, it finally enables us to do behavioral tracking in humans with controlled experimental conditions with high realism. And this has opened up a lot of horizons for development of standardized behavioral tests where real world implementation was not possible before, because these methods were considered very dangerous or very time consuming. And with the development of this human EPM, now we can establish behavioral essays and can translate them from rodents to humans, allowing the translational study of mechanism behaviors across two different species. And it also allows tracking of approach avoidance behavior that is ecologically and ethologically valid, which means that there is resemblance with real world and it is relevant for the species. And as we have a pre-existing data, we hypothesized two things before conducting this test. That is, the participant anxiety can be measured with identical behavioral outcome parameters such that were exhibited by rodents, and the thigmotexic behavior is related to agoraphobia, while the approach of open arms is related to sensation seeking in humans, which is a natural behavior experienced or found in all humans. The result of this study, which was conducted in 2017 in Germany, showed that participants reported higher anxiety on open arms, avoided open arms, and when they were on open arms, there was an activation of their stress systems. And we participants with high anxiety exhibited higher avoidance. And we knew that this would be the result as we had already seen these results on rodents. Moreover, the open arm avoidance was also predicted in patients that had already shown anxiety, on patients that we already knew had anxiety and showed behaviors like acrophobia. The conclusion of this particular study confirmed for us that maladaptive or excessive avoidance, that is thigmotexic response, is the hallmark, which means it is the main sign of anxiety disorders, and this places a significant burden on the affected patient. And to this date, research on anxiety disorders was complicated by the absence of a standardized laboratory test to actually study this approach avoidance behavior in humans. But with this new technology of using mixed reality, we have now developed a human elevated plasmase, which helps us study these anxiolytic drugs and these specific behaviors, this thigmotexic response on animals very easily. And it also help us translate the identical research that has already been conducted on rodents and apply it on humans with and confirm our already existing data, as we have now seen that we get identical outcome parameters in humans as well as in rodents. And these are the articles from which I have And these are the articles from which I have collected the above mentioned data. Thank you so much.